So, as I'm preparing to go somewhere, I just wanted to share, like, on my mind, like, every single one of us in this life, we actually go through stuff. We don't even know what we're doing. Majority of us don't know what we're doing. We don't have a clue what we're doing. We're trying to break generational curses, patterns, cycles, themes that are unhealthy in our lives. We're trying to do it differently than the people who did it before us, but we have no clue what to do. We're trying to accomplish things that we haven't accomplished before, or people in our lives have not accomplished, or our families have not accomplished. But we're pretending that we know everything. And the one thing that I've realized is, instead of pretending that we know it, or, instead of pretending that we have it all together, why not go to God? Why not go to Christ? Why not ask Him for strategies of how to do things? Like, we can pretend with everyone else and keep repeating the same patterns and keep hurting ourselves and keep failing in our lives and pretending and going down the same familiar path, going down the same uh, um circumstances, putting ourselves in the same cycles, in the same patterns. But we will make sure that we don't even go to God and ask Him, "Hey, I don't know what I'm doing. Can you teach me what I need to do? Can you teach me how to get over this hurdle? Can you teach me how to get over this hurt? Can you teach me how to deal with these people? Can you teach me how to deal with these things in my life that I don't understand?" But instead, we go right back into the same familiar, defeated cycles, destructive cycles, because the pride in us is not allowing us to sit down and ask God, or even just sit down. Some of these things is, calm down, sit down, take a pause, stop rushing, stop pretending to want to know everything, or that you know everything, that you end up putting yourself in the same harmful, destructive path that you did last season. So, I hope that as the new year is approaching, that we stop thinking so highly of ourselves. We stop being so prideful. We stop being a know-it-all when we really don't know it all. We stop associating ourselves with the same spirits and the same people who would pretend to know it all, but they also don't know. But because we want to, you know, one up someone or one up ourselves, like, we're in bad situations. There has not been a strategy that God has given me that did not work. And if it didn't work, it was because of my own pride. It was me leaning on my own understanding. It was me in my own feelings. It was me that stopped His strategies. It was me that stopped His process. So at the end of the day, God is not man that He should lie. There is nothing that He will say. His word does not return void. And when we actually listen and follow His instructions to do what He tells us to do, to approach things how He tells us to approach them, and not actually lean on our own understanding, or be so prideful, or pretend that we know it all, be so insecure and want to boast and pump our chests to things that we don't know, because on the outside we want to look like we got it all together to people who really don't matter anyway. So please listen. Stop thinking so highly of yourself when it comes to God. Period. I don't care how you think highly of yourself when it comes to other people. But when it comes to God, stop thinking so highly of yourself that the one who created you does not even know where you are. The word said that He knows everything in our book. He knows what we're going to do, where we are, things that was going to pop up that we didn't know was going to pop up. So why not go ask Him for help? Why not go and ask Him for direction, instead of repeating cycles after cycles, instead of repeating cycles because it's comfortable, because it's familiar, because you think you know it all? So humble yourself under the mighty hand of God and ask Him for His strategies for your life in that same place that you are right now and that you're feeling stuck. So make sure that you ask God to teach you, to show you what you need to do for the next season of your life, in that thing that you're struggling with right now, in that relationship that you're struggling with right now, in that storm that you're struggling with right now. Ask God. And here is the kicker. You actually have to listen, and you actually have to do what he says, because it makes no sense for you to ask for direction, for God to show you and how to walk, and you don't listen and you don't do it. It's still pride. You're still walking in your own strength, in your own human knowledge, period. So be blessed.